Comrade, it's a great time having you. There's nothing can stop you. Motivation messages I bring to you. Go to my YouTube channel, use the name Bismarck say. Have a lot of motivation messages. Watch them, subscribe to them for me. I'm counting on you guys to get more subscribers and views. Also, I have another channel. I use the name Bismarck say. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. There are a lot of teachings on dating and question with marriage. Watch them and subscribe them and get. So I need more subscribers and more viewers, and I'm counting on you guys to help me. I have a lot of ebooks I've written, and some of these ebooks I'm not getting the sales. I know you guys to help me to get the sales. Burning your competitiveness in the crowded planet, $4. It will be impossible to have this work without you, $5, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you, the world is in need of $4. Leaders of generational thinkers, $5. These are go to Amazon Kenya and Gumroad. I'm counting on you guys to help me drive the sales. I have a lot of ebooks today you can get for yourself. I'm sharing with you the next 15 minutes the motivation message I've entitled I see a billionaire in you. So efficaciously operationalize this flogging mindset. Efficaciously operationalize this flogging mindset or operationalize this profound mindset or very positive mindset that there is a billionaire in you. With your vehement, indispensable instrumentality of competitive creativity, you will be able to realize that. So have that mindset that indeed there is a billionaire in you. Without your vehement, indispensable instrumentality of creative, competitive creativity, you'll be able to realize that. As that by a man called Pablo Esla de Tejera, a Spanish businessman who is the chairman and CEO of Index Company over the period. Number two, patently, propediously, or most importantly, with your retrofitting quantifiable approach, you can enhance your idea generating capabilities to create your personal world, and nobody can do it exactly like you. As it was the mindset and attitude of a man, a very lionized person like Nicholas F. Oppenheimer, a South African billionaire businessman over the period, who has sort of mindset of the period and equipped himself. There's a need we need to we have to with a retrofitting approach, you have to enhance its idea generating capability over the period to create its own personal world, and nobody can do it exactly like him. Overriding, your ability to factorize this will play a very quintessential role or play a very important role towards experiencing transnational impactfulness and impact capability over the period. The ability to do that will play a very important role to experience transcendental impactfulness and impeccability or excellence over the period, as done by a man called Shashi Khan, the richest man in Pakistan over the period. Then this quote from a man called Peter Peter Diamandis, American businessman, once said that the world's biggest problems are the world's biggest market opportunity. Solving, solving solving hunger, literacy, energy problems, get the gratitude of the world and become a billionaire in the process. So there's a need, indeed, Peter Diamandis is true. That solving this world's problem help you to stagger the magnet in you that may actually help you to experience that magnet of billionaire in you. And these are things we have to understand and try to wrap our mind and equip ourselves with these strong incentives and propelling mindset that takes us to the nirvana or take us to the pinnacle. There is this, I want to tell you a story about a man called Pablo Esla Avera de Tejera. Over the period, who is that man? He's a Spanish businessman, a chairman and CEO of Index, one of the largest Spanish corporation and the world's largest fashion group from 2005 to 2022. Was the world's largest corporation, the world's fashion and largest fashion group from 2005 to 2022 consistently over the period, and 2020 consistently. From 2020 from 2005, he was the chairman of Tertius Group, and at that time, Pablo Esla was named the CEO and deputy chairman of Indextex in 2005, and was named the chairman of the company in 2011. So over the period, he have shown the sort of prodigious act of Beijing. Have shown the act of increase over the period. With that, under his leadership, the company committed to adopt a more economic, efficient store model that helped reduce the emissions by 30%, and also try to adopt an eco-efficient store model that helped reduce the emission of about 30% and water consumption by 50% over the period by 2020. And that was very eclectic act of blistering performance of Pablo Esla Tejera when he became the CEO of the company. Under his leadership, the company expanded from 2,692 stores to in 2005 to 7,113 stores at the end of 2015 over the period of 10 years. He was credited with the lead as he was credited with leading the company to online expansion over the period that helped to cement the wave of massive accomplishment over the period. Also in 2017, he was recognized as the best performing CEO in the world's list by the Harvard Business Review. Between 2005 and 2013, he was listed on Barron's list of the world's best CEOs over the period. He's gradually migrating himself to a billionaire he has to be, and in 2002, his net earnings in 2022 was 12.4 million euros over the period, and he understood what it means to consistently, relentlessly build himself to that level where he sees stagger the magnet of billionaire himself. I want to remind you on Bismarck, because I have a lot of motivation. Must go to my YouTube, my channel. Nothing can stop you. Watch them, subscribe to them for me. I have a lot of subscribers and more viewers. Also, if you go to YouTube, I have another channel, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind. We'll have a lot of teachings on dating because of marriage. Watch them, subscribe to them for me. I'm counting on you guys to help me get more viewers and subscribers. I have a lot of ebooks on Amazon and Kindle, and Gumroad. Go and help me. The sales are not going. I know you guys help me drive the sales of these books. So, and I also have some of these few ones of these I want to talk about. Building a competitiveness and a credit plan, $4. To be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind, $5. There is something inside you. The world is in need of $4. Leaders of Generation Tickets, $5. Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad. Get these books for yourself. And I know you guys help me drive the sales. So I want to wrap up on this. In what ways? What are some of the staggering ways? What are some of the staggering ways of igniting the billionaire in you? What are some of the proper ways of igniting the billionaire in you? How can I ignite the billionaire in me? Number one, overwhelmingly. Reinvent yourself by exposing your mind to more than 300 to 400 entrepreneurial ideas that colonize the world with that impactfulness from 18th century to date. Find out from 18th century to date, what are some of the expose your mind to about 300 to more than 300 to 400 entrepreneurial ideas that colonize the world with that entrepreneurial impactfulness. Expose your mind to these ideas and see some of these very permeating, very penetrating ideas you can create out of it. You can crack out of this to create the billionaire you want to see in yourself consistently for yourself. So as done by a man called John Finn, a CEO of Samsung biologist over the period, who understood what it means for the period to expose his mind to 300 to 400 entrepreneurial ideas that help to colonize the world with that level of impactfulness, to sharpen his mental strength and endowment, to achieve what they ought to achieve, to start that magnet in him, or billionaire in him himself. Number two, ostensibly, and most importantly, sharpen your capital generating capabilities by extracting more than 300 to 400 sizable implementation strategies from 7 main millionaires and billionaires to enrich your entrepreneurial pursuit. Over the period, ostensibly, sharpen your capital generating capabilities by extrapolating more than 300 to 400 sizable implementation strategies from 7 millionaires, and equipping yourself with these things will help you to unleash your entrepreneurial pursuit over the period. So equip yourself with these things. What are the capital generating capabilities, ideas, strategies, sizable implementation strategy I can extrapolate from 7 millionaires and billionaires that will help me to raise enough capital I need to actually operationalize my entrepreneurial venture, to witness that billionaire I want to see myself, as done by a man called Musa bin Shiba, a Bangladesh businessman, the CEO, the chairman and CEO of that group of company over the period, understood what it means to equip himself with that sizable implementation strategies and ideas to sharpen his capital generating capabilities, about exposing his mind to 300 and 400 of these ideas to help him to unleash the entrepreneurial pursuit over the period. And these are things also you have to think about where you equip yourself with that strong incentive and propellant ideas to achieve that. Number three, aggressively detect and shape the direction of competition in your field of discipline by enhancing your idea generating capabilities, your decision making capabilities, opportunity generating capabilities, and risk taking abilities. taking into cognizance the diversifying dynamic environment perspective. So ask yourself, in what ways can you help to shape and detect the direction of competition in your field of discipline by enhancing your idea generating capabilities, your decision making capabilities, your opportunity generating capabilities, your risk taking abilities? Take into cognizance the diversifying dynamic environment perspective to equip yourself ahead to run ahead of that level of competition, to stagger the magnet of billionaire in you. Indeed, there's a billionaire in you, and it don't happen by chance, it don't happen by accident, it happen by you enhancing yourself, shaping and detecting and shaping the direction of competition with idea generating capabilities, decision making abilities, and opportunity abilities, and risk taking abilities over the period, with that taking into cognizance the diversifying environment perspective over the period. As done by a woman called Susan Clinton, a German billionaire who's a shareholder in BMW, Athena, Nick Dax, Ceylon Golding over the period. Number 4, constituously, or most important, rebalance yourself with that level of exposure towards the global convergence of performance. So always work towards giving yourself that level of explosiveness by giving yourself that explosiveness with global convergence of performance. Always raise your performance to meet your expectation, but never lower your expectations to meet your performance. Get rid of any attitude of local champion mentality. So if indeed you want to see that ignite that billionaire in you, rebalance yourself at that level of explosiveness, give yourself that global level convergence of performance. Raise your performance to meet your expectation, never lower expectations to meet your performance. Get rid of any local champion mentality, have that global oyster mentality that you want to take the whole world as your oyster. This should be something you have to equip your mind with this strong incentive and that propellant idea and mindset with that resplendent like grados and repertoire of ideas to take you to where you want to achieve over the period consistently, to repudiate anything that's very monstrous to you. As done by a man called Antti Hillen, a Finland billionaire, chairman of Korn Corporation, the world's third largest maker of elevators and escalators over the period. Number 5, relentlessly. Strategically position yourself to operate with that transition in competitiveness. So find out what will be the transition in competitiveness over the period. Let the world struggle be your struggle, so that it will help you sharpen your competitive creativity to crack Herculean tasks and daunting hiccups of the global war to help unleash your billionaire in you. Find out. Relentlessly position yourself to move the transition in competitiveness. Find out what will be the transition in competitiveness. How do you make the world struggle your struggle without your competitive creativity? Your ability to crack difficult problems, Herculean tasks, daunting hiccups, mayhems, and debacles of the global war will help to unleash the billionaire in you. People, they are legend, myriad, and colossal people who became billionaire because of their ability to crack Herculean tasks and daunting hiccups of the global war, and through that, people like Alexander Graham, Alexander Bell, and all those people over the period, people like Andrew Carnegie, Angela Latourneau over the period, crack problems of the global war. Colonel Vanderbilt was nicknamed the Commodore over the period. He was American business magnate and railway and shipping magnate over the period. There's too high to crack problem known in the field of magnets in the railways and shipping, like people Andrew Carnegie, John Peabody, and all those people, John McTempleton, and all those couple of people who ignited the billionaire in them because they were able to make the world struggle their struggle, they made the community struggle their struggle, they made the country struggle and crack Herculean tasks and then hiccups that helped them to achieve, stagger the billionaire in them consistently. I want to remind you, thank you for your time. Have a lot of motivation. Must go to my YouTube channel. Use the name is Say, watch them, subscribe with them. I'm counting on you guys to get more subscribers and views. I also have another channel. Use the name is Say. I have the channel called Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to the World. There are a lot of teachings on dating and courses with marriage. Watch them, subscribe to them. I want more viewers and subscribers to the prayer. I'm counting on you guys to help me. Have a lot of ebooks. Go to Amazon Kindle and Camel. There are a lot of ebooks are preaching about $4, $5. This is an example of them building a competitiveness in a crowded planet. Building a competitiveness in a crowded planet. $4. To be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you. The world is needed. $4. Leaders of generation think it's $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and Camel. Get these books for yourself. I know you guys will help me drive these sales. I'm counting on you guys. Thank you for your time. We always remember to stagger the billionaire in you because I see a billionaire in you. Bye bye. See you another time.